Hi, this is Majin, and here's some comic reviews for you. We got Nova, Guardians, and the new Avengers. There would have been Batman Eternal, but then when I saw who the main villain was for that entire series, I just kind of went, really? You? It's kind of like you named every single villain, and that was the one villain that you hadn't checked off yet. And I just put that book right back down. But anyways, let's take a look at the Black Vortex. Now, I realize that I'm probably not in being a little bit maybe cynical or something, but this is really becoming a disappointment. This entire storyline. I mean, it started off with what I thought had a great potential, and we're not even getting a. To me, it's not even getting a. I'm getting a complete story. Things are really jumping around from place to place. There's no, for me at least, there's no cohesiveness, and it just seems like it's basically a self-contained story that is somewhat that you have to understand everything just to figure it out. Now, in the Guardians of the Galaxy issue, they're basically dealing with the Kree Empire and how Gamora went nuts and attacked. Then it just goes insane from there. And part of me thinks that because this universe is ending, Bendis and these guys are just going crazy doing things. And because the way this issue ended, it ended with a huge bang. And it made me kind of go, what the hell just happened? But I don't know. I think there could have been some really good moments in this issue here. But for me, I don't think that I don't think that the entertainment value just was at where it should have been. Now, Nova, on the other hand, was kind of entertaining. Like, you have Nova, this young kid, he's got the Black Vortex. He's so, like, in over his head. He has no clue what to do. So he goes home with it. And then I'm going, why the hell are you taking this artifact that the entire galaxy is looking for, and you take it home and cover it with a sheet? So I thought that was kind of funny in a way, because it's like you're a retard, or you're an idiot. And then, but I was like, okay, he's inexperienced, let's just move on. Then the best part was how they're eating dinner, and then you have these galactic beings come knocking on the door going, excuse me, but by chance we'd like to negotiate on this item that is in this house. And I was like, kind of like, what? And just the whole thing is comical in a way. So I enjoyed that. Now, the rest of the issue, it's okay. I thought that, again, this is the only saving grace, but this is not enough to make this the great book of the week. I thought the art, though, was really good. I mean, and the sad thing is, I'm really enjoying Nova. They're doing so many good things in this book that it's just been it's one of those joys that I have to read. And I just wish it didn't get wrapped up into this Black Vortex nonsense, because I think this type of stuff is holding this character back. But obviously they have to do it because of sales. Got to increase sales for Nova, so you got to include them. But and of course, it's even the ending to this book. It's all everything is so freaking predictable. It's like whether or not you can predict it happens in this issue, it's going to happen in some other issue. So it's just, it's like, use some imagination for once. Okay, New Avengers number 32. For a while, I was really thinking this should be my good book of the week, since I really didn't have a good book of the week. Because it's basically Thor, Hyperion, the new universe characters, and they're fighting some Beyonders. And the fight was actually really good. But at the same time, I'm just going, well, everything that I thought was solid about it, like the sacrifice and everything, I just was reminded, it don't matter. 2 months. It's done, 2 months. It says it right on the cover. So everything that was done is just kind of like meaningless. Doesn't hold value. The one part I did kind of get a chuckle though is, Thor has, as you saw earlier, he's got himself a new hammer. The person who's worthy, blah blah blah, and at the very end, that hammer won't allow Thor to pick it up again. So I thought that was kind of funny. This guy's just having the worst luck. But I guess you can say that this ending really didn't have any surprises because they pretty much foretold the ending when they first went off into space. But it's a very, I guess you could say, heroic battle, but it's pretty much unnecessary in the sense. It's not accomplishing anything other than showing you how hopeless everything is, and everything's going to end. So when I put all of that together, even though I thought the art was good, the actual writing within the story was decent. It's just that when you put it all together in the grand scheme of things, I just kind of go, we can just stop reading. We can just stop reading all of these titles. Except for there's a few, like Miss Marvel. Who else? There's a few others on this list. That Howard the Duck is another one, and there's a couple other ones that are Hawkeye, that are not being stopped because of Secret Wars. Continue to support those books, but it's these that I'm just going, why bother? Just give us the last one so we can look through it, and then give us Secret Wars, and that way we can get on with our lives, because this stuff is getting to become like to me, it's not ending naturally. It's being stretched to fulfill sales goals, stretched so this way they can finish preparing. And it's just, I don't know, I guess you could say I'm just getting event fatigued already. And this kind of stuff isn't helping. Anyways, that's it for today. Share, let me know what you guys got, what you guys thought was good or bad. What did you enjoy? And I'll have some more stuff later. So until next time.